Alice, a 17-year-old high school student, finds herself trapped in school late at night. What starts as a simple mistake, staying late to finish homework, turns into a nightmare. Strange footsteps, shadowy figures, and unexplainable events begin to unfold as Alice searches for a way out. She soon realizes she's not alone and must confront the terrifying presence that lurks in the dark hallways. The clock in the library strikes 9 p.m. Alice looks up from her notes, surprised by how quiet the school has become. She starts packing her bag, but something feels off. There's no sound outside the library. When she opens the door, the hallway beyond is pitch dark. Alice steps into the hallway. Her footsteps echo eerily as she walks down the long, dark corridor. The overhead lights flicker, casting long, dancing shadows across the walls. She tightens her grip on her bag, trying to ignore the growing unease. Reaching the main entrance, Alice tries the door handle. It won't budge. She checks her pocket for the spare school key, only to find it missing. Panic starts to set in as she glances around, hoping to find another exit. As Alice steps back from the door, a faint sound catches her attention. Footsteps. They echo from the end of the hallway, slow and deliberate. She turns around quickly, but there's no one there. A flickering light at the far end makes the shadows twist and move unnaturally. In desperation, Alice ducks into a nearby classroom. The room feels wrong. Desks and chairs are scattered as if abandoned in a rush. She notices the blackboard. It's empty. But as she turns away, faint words begin appearing on it, as though written by an invisible hand. Leave now. Alice cautiously exits the classroom, only to spot a shadowy figure at the end of the hallway. It's tall, unnaturally thin, and moves with a dragging gait. Her breathing quickens as the figure pauses, then turns slowly in her direction. Alice runs back to the library, hoping to find safety, but the room seems alive. Books fall from the shelves and pages flutter as if moved by invisible hands. A heavy book slams open on a table, displaying a chilling message. You can't escape. The shadowy figure begins following Alice. Its footsteps grow louder and faster as she runs through the darkened halls. Every time she looks back, the figure is closer. Its presence seems to pull the air from the room, making it hard to breathe. Alice reaches the emergency exit and grabs the handle, but it's locked tight. Tears stream down her face as she pounds on the door, screaming for help. Behind her, the shadowy figure inches closer, its distorted limbs reaching toward her. Just as the figure reaches her, a loud school bell rings. Alice blinks and finds herself back in the library, the clock showing 6 p.m. She sighs in relief, thinking it was all a bad dream, until she looks at her arm and sees a message scrawled in black ink. See you tonight.